Also, when I was looking at videos, I came across Brian's video, Brian Forrester, going to announce that I'm having a hangout with him in a few weeks' time, so I'm really looking forward to that. And the lovely Marie Wheatley, my friend, you know, that I go out with sometimes on my videos. So she's doing a tour with him next year, and so I know that she's really excited. It got put off from this year because you know why. Anyway, he's travelling again now, and I'm really looking forward to this chat with Brian Forrester. He's a very nice man. Anyway, let's continue on. Hello everybody. I just thought I'd put together some of the headlines that I'd been, or little videos that I'd seen. This one's a bit strange. It's from RT News. A house washed up onto the beach. Don't know if that looks that young. I don't know. Where did it come from? Why is it there? It's floated to this beach. I don't know what that means, but something is danger probably. Maybe it was on the edge of a cliff or something. But it managed to turn up intact. It's even got grass on the top, but no floor. It's got painting there, isn't it? They said it had been washed up, but there's other bits, and I think there's other bits there. I'm not so sure if this has been washed up. You know, like we had the pod thing in the sea the other day, or a couple of weeks ago when I made that video. Well, it's kind of changed now, and whatever it was in front, but there's now something else down here. And when you look, this building is on a concrete sheet sort of thing, and you can see it in the water. See? It's on. He's saying it was washed up, but I'm not sure about that. I think that building was there. And the sea must have been away because well, I don't know, the door thing's there. It looks a bit Tartarian-like, doesn't it? That is crazy, isn't it? It's turned up with the grass on the top. What's your thoughts? Has that come in the water? Or is that been there and now the sea has come in? Anyway, yeah, I don't think it looks new, do you? It doesn't. I mean, I know it's probably been battered around a bit anyway to get there, but it doesn't really look new, does it? Anyway, I thought that was interesting, so yeah, RT News have put that on. Yes, and then I got a message in my inbox to say, did you see that Louisiana's colours are purple? So I went to look it up. Not just purple, but the reason. Well, there it's got Louisiana, Maine, Maryland and Massachusetts, although there's nothing in Maine. But those are the different colours of their own flags. State flags, I suppose. And when I did go and look up Louisiana, it's about the purple iris. Oh, I've got an itch on my back, sorry, but guys, I just got to do it. Much better. Are we coming on to it? Well, it means their flag, Union, Justice and Confidence. Louisiana's flag. Thought that was a bit interesting, because ultimately when you afterwards, now we know everything means something different. Most of us don't know any of this information. It was adopted in 1912 civil and state flag. There it is, the Louisiana purple iris. And then these are questions that or messages in my box. I like the fact that Mandela there is talking about the fact that it was good to have a critical eye, that the kings and queens, they'd all be put in proper caskets, not buried in the ground. They would have had, you know, like the incorruptibles, but they're not. All we've got is bones. And then, of course, there's Salty giving me the message there for the Louisiana purple, which is to do with the iris. Thanks, guys. And some more questions to do with Amy's video. Yes, very insightful. Pleasure, Maria is. Yes, Dr. La, and yes, Maria is on the last message. And then I noticed this with Boris. Look what they're calling it. Freedom Day. Dun, dun, dun. Freedom Day. It's about right, isn't it? If we get that far. 19th, isn't it? 19th of July. And then this kept coming in my box. I must have watched him. This guy doing stuff about castles. I mean, let's just go back to that one a minute. That's some kind of star fort, isn't it? Right on the beach up north, Northumberland, I can't say it. Shire, Northumberlandshire. And then there's this place here, and I was thinking, with the rings round, whenever you see rings I think of pyramids, but it's not the biggest, it's probably man-made. It's got the body in the ground, but they stop just about there. Never seen that before. And then he's getting to Hadrian's Wall, and it made me think when I watched his video that I was thinking, if this was a wall to keep the enemy out, the size of it, they'd just be fighting over the top of the wall. It's only come to their legs. So obviously a lot of the wall is gone, or it's not what they say it is. That's Hadrian's Wall. And then this is another castle. Maybe a bit more like Donington Castle. An old building anyway. Flat. Another castle in that sort of star forty thing. I think are these ones before the other star forts? Northumberland. Whew, said it. The shape of that. Those are the things that are on top of Donington Castle. I don't really know what they mean. But that's what they seem to have on castles. And I was just looking at that, I was thinking, wow, that's Almouth. But it looks like there's some old houses down there, and they're right by the sea, and if they're old houses, they were built a while ago. And, you know, why are they built so close to the sea? They don't worry about flooding, do they? It looks like something might have been there, but the houses have been built on top, so we'll never know now. I don't know, it just looked like that could be something there. It's probably all their gardens going down there, but it was probably something originally. Something else, I mean. And that looked like one of those pits, you know, mining pits that's not being mined anymore now, full of water. Just the shape of it, you know. Probably wasn't slate or whatever they were mining. Gold? I don't know. And then this sea entrance looks quite old, doesn't it? And that was something there and the rest of it's gone. Beadnell Bay. Always the top's gone. And then back to Hadrian's Wall. Do you see what I mean? About Hadrian's Wall. Look how small it is. They'd be able to fight over the top of it. Surely that wall would have to have been higher. Or it was something else. It meant something else. And then, yeah, this blew my mind a bit. With their lovely photography. Yeah, we've got a church, we've got older buildings that have gone, we've got turrets there, look, more turrets here. And then when we get to the sea, obviously, well, I don't know, here it comes. There's the turrets. So that was something else extra there. See, with the tops missing. Flat. Anyway, look at that. Who built that? Or was that something else? Did it come from, you know, did it come from here? Go across? But look at that. Let's go back to that a minute, because we're at the end now. Back where we started with the castles. Look at that. You know, who would have built this? You can't just slap something like that up in 5 minutes, although I just realise you can see the rock through it, but maybe this was something else on top. Wonder if it was here when these were here. Who knows anymore? But I thought that was quite amazing. And then back to the first castle. Yes, anyway, thanks very much for watching.